Okay, here's a little recording for, this is homework 7E, number 4. Now some of you will have different numbers. I'm going to do actually different numbers, but this is what it looks like. How many different arrangements could be made using 3 characters if repetition is allowed? Assume your alphabet consists of just the lowercase letters. So some of these, FYI, some of these have lowercase letters and numbers. So let me just tell you, if it's the lowercase letters, your number is going to be 26. If it's the lowercase letters and numbers 0 through 9, that's actually 10 numbers. So in that case, you would have a total of 36 for your n that you're working with. But in our case, we don't have this one. In this case, it's just the lowercase letters. And so that's going to be 26 is our n. And then let's decide what we're going to use. If you don't, you should use this on your homework. This is the exam 3 formula sheet, and you should be using this on your homework because it makes life a lot easier. So what happens is I look at this and it says how many different arrangements could be made using 3 characters if repetition is not allowed. I'm going to use like 5 characters just to make it, well, we'll use 8 actually. So I'm going to use 8 characters just so I'm not flat out giving you the answer. Okay, so instead of 3, I'm going to use 8. It says repetition is not allowed. So I come to this little chart. It says repetition is not allowed. So it's going to be one of these 2 things. And then we have to decide if order matters. It says different arrangements. So what that says to me is order does matter because I'm going to count ABC as different than BAC, right? So order does matter in this one. Okay, so I'm going to use this permutation, repetition not allowed, order matters. So here's my formula. N factorial, let me just move this over. No, how about that? N factorial over n minus r factorial, okay? So my n is 26 because I have 26 letters. So that's 26 factorial over 26 take away 8. So that would be 22 factorial. And then I just use my calculator right here. I go 26 factorial divided by 22 factorial. And my answer is, wow, a nice even 35,880. Except that's not going to give me the right answer here. Just if I type that, it'll be wrong because I used 8 instead. But anyway, that's just how you do it. It's pretty easy once you've decided which one to use, and this chart is super helpful in knowing which one to use. Like I wouldn't remember without this chart. So, all right, hope that helps.